Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. We just got chased back into this little hut here. I don't know why I'm looking around again. I've already checked around here, but, it never hurts to triple check, especially given the dearth of food that we are currently facing. I need a little bit of rest. What I'm going to do is sleep for just an hour, just to regain a little bit of condition, but also... not to regain condition, I'm starving, so I'll lose condition, but also to give the wolf that chased us in here a little bit of time to, as they say, bugger off. We have plenty of water. We don't have any food. You might be thinking, dude, you're starving, you don't have any food. How are you going to solve this problem? Cattails. Lots and lots and lots and lots of cattails. Cattails. But first we need to get by this wolf. Alright, the weather's actually not bad. I don't hear a wolf, so now we just need to make it back up this hill. If we can get up here, then we are virtually home free, because we'd be walking down into an area where there are not as many patrol routes. We're kind of skirting the top of the zone, including the area where we're going to get the cattails to feed ourselves. Those of you who watched the first several episodes of this season know how that went. Okay, this is the moment of truth. When I passed that rock in center screen last time, that's when I had to very quickly double back because a wolf came charging out from behind it. I don't hear any footsteps this time. This is encouraging, but there could still be a wolf further up. We'll see how this goes. So, actually, the fact that we are following a similar path... Actually, before I finish this thought, let me make sure that there's not a wolf, because I don't want to start a serious point of discussion really quickly while I could be about to run into some danger. Okay, we're good. So, the fact that we're having a little bit of deja vu right now, that we are doing things very similarly to how we did when we first started this series, has been one of the... I hesitate to say criticism because I love the Long Dark so much. It's been one of the qualms that people have with Interloper. Now, since the Forlorn Muskeg region was introduced, this qualm has been lessened somewhat. And the qualm is that because of the way that Interloper forces you to look for a forge, the way that Interloper forces you to find the forge, to go to the forge first in order to get tools, because there are no tools that spawn on the map, it takes away kind of the randomness and the emergent nature of the gameplay, because every time you play Interloper, you generally have to follow the same steps if you want to live. And the nice thing about the fact that Forlorn Muskeg now has a forge, as well as the forge on the Riken and Desolation Point, addresses this to an extent because it gives you more than one choice. I actually was thinking earlier today, though, why not take it a step farther and have the forges spawn randomly the same way that the prepper caches do? Have them spawn in random locations to where the players don't know where they are. That would really add to the intensity. There could be a forge in Mystery Lake. You never know. But that could really add... There could be a prepper cache with a forge in it, Like, just things like that. That would be an intense prepper cache, but I mean, that's something you could do. And that would be a way of kind of alleviating this problem of Interloper, where we end up kind of going through the same steps. We're having to do the same thing. We need the hammer, so we're going to Mystery Lake because that's one spot where we're likely to find it since we haven't found it anywhere else. And we're going to get the cattails on the way, same as we did before. These are things that we've all gone through. So we got 3 hours of daylight left. We don't have a ton of time. What I might do is go down the stream, picking up all the cattails I can, because we're close to the cattails. And then I might stop in the house and rest for the night. I will have more than enough food with all these cattails, I think. And it's actually not that cold right now either, which is nice. So I can stay outside for a longer period of time. And you never know, there could be a clothing item in that final house. So that's another possible win. I'm really glad we managed to avoid any wolves. We're going to head this way because no wolves patrol up here. That I know of, anyway. So we're going to head this direction. It looks like there are some crows circling. Oh yes, there's a dead body there. That's a spot where one of the rifles spawns on lower level difficulties. Or it possibly spawns. But yes, it's interesting. We are doing the same thing over again. And that's been one of the qualms that people have with Interloper. It's a little bit better now that there is a forge in more than one location, but I'd like to know what you guys think. What do you think of the idea of a randomly spawning forge? A randomly forging spawn. What do you think of that idea? I don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot to discuss, frankly. I think it would work quite well, at the risk of sounding too happy with my own idea. I want to know what you guys think. I would be curious to have a discussion and not only talk about it in the comments, but possibly talk about it in a future episode. Alright, so I'm going to start at the very top of this stream, and we're just going to work our way all the way the hell down until we get to a stopping point. Yeah, there's cattails all the way at the top, too. So we're about to get a ton of cattails. This is going to be Cattail Nirvana. Alright, tell you what, let's go ahead and eat these so that our starvation problem goes away, and we stop losing condition due to starvation. There we go. We're no longer ravenous. And of course, we don't lose condition until we hit 0. So now we just have to avoid bears and wolves and walk our way down the stream and not miss any cattails. Thank you. I actually heard you screaming at me as I was walking past that one. Appreciate that. Once you've been playing a certain game on YouTube long enough, you definitely get to a point where you can start anticipating very quickly the kinds of comments you're going to receive. Well, I guess I should say, if you are fortunate enough to have people watching on a regular basis, especially the same people that you have a good rapport with, it's fun. I enjoy the interaction a great deal. Okay, it feels like 32 degrees, so we are slipping below freezing now. I'm going to stop every now and then and make sure that I'm not overlooking any cattails. But there's going to be a ton of cattails here. We're going to have a lot of food. Because we're literally going to go down this entire stream. Let's see one more. Just to crank the calorie count up a little higher. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that wood, and I thought maybe it might be a wild animal. But it was not. I have learned when I'm in Cattail Nirvana mode, after what happened last time in Mystery Lake, I have learned my lesson. And there is still, of course, a debate to be had about there being external distractions, but still, like, really not just zeroing in on the next cattail and moving toward it as if it's the only thing I need to look at, you know? Alright, we are getting close to the hut. We can stop, and there could be an animal up here, so let me actually step up this slope. Can I move up this slope? Kind of? Sort of? Not really? Okay, never mind. Any other cattails? No. Oh, there's some. I knew I saw some. They're just hiding on the other side of the rock. Every cattail is 150 calories. For those of you who might have missed it. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Right, those are not bear crows that I'm hearing. Those are crows over a corpse. Where are they? They're actually somewhat close. Actually, wait a minute. Do I have... No, I don't. For a moment, I randomly remembered picking up that meat a while ago and forgot that I cooked it and ate it. I was like, wait a minute. Am I carrying raw meat? Because that would be bad. The wolves would be all over me. Okay, so those are the crows right there. I'm going to first go around this outer edge. Actually, no. I don't hear bear crows, so I think it's safe. I do need to go around both edges regardless because I'm actually going to go down the whole stream right now because I think we have enough daylight to do it, and I can move somewhat quickly coming back up the stream. Just looking for bears. There can definitely be bears in here, so I'm can't be too careful. All right, let me take a quick detour, because there is a backpack on the floor here. Or in the snow, I should say. Of course it's empty. Did I miss? Okay. And of course, doing what I'm doing will give me the opportunity to come back. I'm actually not going to go that way right now. I'm going to keep going downstream. And when I come back, I'll go the other way. Listen for bear crows. Well, I'll go ahead and grab those while I'm so close.
Don't eat anything right now.
Yeah, we're definitely burning calories pretty quickly. Okie dokie.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, so we're actually encumbered, but by what, really? I mean, I guess we are carrying some heavy stuff. There are some clothing items I need to get rid of as well. I've been kind of derelict in that responsibility. Chalk it up to coming back to the long dark after a few days of not playing. I don't hear any bear crows. I just don't want to fall victim to the same trap that got me last time. What's nice about the situation we're in at the moment is that if I make it to Mystery Lake with my current condition levels as they are, I am, of course, in a much better position than I was last time. Absurdly better. Last time I was about to die. That was the most harrowing Long Dark content that I had ever recorded the last time I was getting to Mystery Lake in this series, shortly before the wolf got me. By the way, notice what I'm doing. Those of you who are newer to the Long Dark, I'm getting this cattail and then backing off across the stream because the the bear could be over there. I mean, I don't hear bear crows and I don't hear footsteps, so I mean, you learn to listen for those things after a while, but just in the name of caution, there are certain things you can do, you know, just to minimize risk. And that's one thing that I'm doing at the moment. You can call it paranoia if you want, but that's what it is. It feels like 30 degrees. We're still really hungry, but again, getting tons of cattails. Oh, there's some... Alright, we're very near the bear cave, so if there's going to be a bear, we should be hearing bear crows and bear footsteps, bear breaths. I want to get those... Oh, that's not a good sound. That's not a good sound. No wolves this direction. Okay. We're almost to the bottom. And again, getting back up to the top is going to be somewhat faster of an exercise. And of course, every single cattail I'm harvesting is kindling as well. I'm getting a cattail head and a cattail stalk. The head is what you burn, the stalk is what you eat. This is one of the big secrets to surviving in Interloper, is knowing where cattail-heavy locations are and beelining for them. They won't last you forever, but they will get you out of some sticky situations. Especially in the beginning when you are not able to hunt yet. Did I miss any back there? Yes, I did. Again, I'm going to be going back up the creek in just a second, so it'll give me the opportunity to triple check myself, but I want every cattail. Every calorie counts right now. Less than 1 hour of daylight left. It's going to get pretty cold soon. Thankfully, the weather's not crap, so it won't get too cold too fast unless wind picks up. We're almost to the bottom. I'm kind of lollygagging a bit. Like, I should be running a little bit more, but I don't want to waste my energy. Like, I just want to be very deliberate. And I don't want to run towards a wild animal. I hear a bear. You hear it? He's close. I'm going to stay up high. It's either a bear or a wolf. Well, yeah, I hear the bear crows too.
Oh, damn it.
Son of a...
Sprained my ankle.
Okay, hang on. That's not good timing. Let's treat that. Alright. Startled me. Okay, any more cattails? We're at the bottom, so I just need to avoid attracting this bear's attention. For a second longer. Yeah, there he is. He's heading the other way. Okay, good.
Where?
Yeah, just went around the corner.
Find something to eat.
You got lots to eat. I'm just making sure I've fully explored. Okay, there weren't any down here before. I think that's it. Alright, let's head back up the creek. That's it. Actually, we are losing condition again due to being 56 cattails. Good God. Alright, let's eat those so we don't lose any more condition. And now, let's, as they say, GTFO. 1 hour daylight left. Less than 1 hour daylight left. How long have we survived? 6 days, 1 hour, 52 minutes. Almost a week in this current run. For those of you just jumping in, I did die earlier in this run, but since we're playing on Interloper, normally for Against All Odds seasons in the past, when I'm dead, the series is over, but I made a pact with myself and with my viewers that if I died before a certain point, before the 20 episode mark, I would start over. And I did indeed. I died, I believe, in episode 17. If I am not mistaken. I'm just peeking up here real quick. Nothing. Okay. I didn't actually look for the hut. What would suck is if the house that I'm headed for is actually burned out. I think it's very rarely burned out in Interloper mode. But that would still be annoying. There's the bear cave right there. You know what? I know there's not a bear nearby, so I'm going to go ahead and chop down those saplings and leave them curing. So we're going to have a couple locations where we need to pick up saplings, but they're both kind of on the way back in. This is a little bit out of the way, but this is going to be worth it. Investment for the future. There we go. All right. Moonlight coming out. It's looking like it's actually going to be a nice night, all things considered. Less than 1 hour daylight left. Feels like 28 degrees, so it is steadily getting colder, as you'd expect. I can't believe we're almost at 20 minutes into this episode. It took a while to walk down that creek. I'm surprised at the length of time it took. Right, I'm going to hug this wall. Meanwhile, I am double checking. Wait. Okay.
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
You're not dying from starvation. You've got tons of food. Relax. Okay, so now I think this is the split that I was going to travel up earlier, so there might be some additional cattails, maybe? Nope. Not here. Maybe not. Maybe we're not at it yet. Yeah, we're not at it quite yet. We're about to be. This is the campsite. Here it is. Yeah, that log is what kind of lets me know that I'm at this split in the creek. This fork, I guess I should say. I think nope. Thought I saw some right there, but there were not any. Okay, it actually turns out we might have gotten all the cattails. Maybe a few more here, maybe. If we're lucky. I mean, we've arrived at the top, so we're about to duck inside and get some rest. But This is where we split off the first time. Yep, that's everything. So let me just hit up this cluster real quick and make sure. Did I see something there? No, it's getting dark, so it's increasingly difficult to see things. Okay. Up we go. Don't be burned out, don't be burned out, don't be burned out. I'll be so mad. Okay, it's standing. Very good. And I think there's some lockers in here too, so we could potentially find some things. That would be nice. Alright, let's Alright, I'm gonna eat these. But I'm not gonna go too crazy with them. It's not that I'm gonna starve myself. I don't like that strategy. I've talked about it. But at the same time, I'm going to go back to somewhat of my older playstyle, and I'm not going to eat everything that I can because I have to. I just want to avoid being starving, and I want to keep that food on me. I like the feeling of having food to spare. So that's what we're going to do. Hello. You want to... Okay. There's that. A couple of locked lockers. That is a good sign. We could find a toque. The likelihood of there being something in one of these is decently high, considering that they're both locked. Shouldn't have said anything. Damn it. Here's a metal container. The curse of the metal containers in my Interloper playthroughs continues. And... yeah, there's nothing else here. Look up top real quick. Look over here. Might have looked in the crates. Let me triple check. Wait. Nope. Okie doke. That answers that question. Let's put this away. And now... how long would sleeping through the night take? 10 hours darkness? Take about 750 calories. Let's go ahead and eat one more of these. And then let's drink. Because we are encumbered now with everything we're carrying, unfortunately. I can fix that problem, though. Because we don't need this worn sport vest, do we? Hang on. Let's have a look at everything we're carrying. Yeah, these leather shoes I don't need. These ragged running shoes I don't need either. Tell you what, we need to set some stuff down here anyway. So let's go ahead and drop the... oh, I never dropped the other saplings! Oh, crap! So I'm leaving them all here. Okay, that's actually... That's... I might like that a little bit better, to tell you the truth. Let's also drop this scrap metal, because we don't need scrap metal on us at the moment. I've got a lot of whetstones, too. I don't need all these whetstones. I can come back for them. I should have left some of these behind earlier, to tell you the truth. I've got an extra pry bar, too. Let's leave that for now. Okay, now let's harvest these shoes. We need to spend some time anyway, because we're sleeping all night is not really going to help us at this point. Let's go ahead and well, you know what? Let's just drop those for now. We'll harvest the sports vest. All right, 8 hours darkness left. Now we can eat what we need to. Also the windbreaker and these. Okay, let's harvest these two. All right, 1 second. All right. Oh, I have some rosehip tea that I never ate, or that I never drank. And no one yelled at me for it. I'm impressed. All right, so there's that. Some calories from that. Also recovered a little bit of thirst. Now let's go ahead and eat. Now, it would not take very long. We slept through the night. Yeah, we'd be good. So let's go ahead and just sleep for those 8 hours. We're going to be at 100% condition, believe it or not. It's amazing. Woke up fully rested. Oh, of course we did. Of course we did. Right, let's drink. get our calorie store up to about 1,000. These cattails, we're going to find more cattails in Mystery Lake. But the best part about what's happening right now is it sounds like the weather's decent. And we are going to get to Mystery Lake with a lot better condition than we did before. So yeah, I'm going to try to start returning to my older gameplay mode of not starving myself. I've never been that way, but let's go ahead and repair these. But not necessarily trying to fill my hunger meter all the time. Trying to keep spare food on hand, you know? All right. I need some repair skills, so hopefully this will give me the opportunity to build that up a little bit as well. Ooh, these work gloves actually need some love, don't they? Now that I have some cured leather, let's do that. Of course I failed. It's like the windbreaker from the other episode. I could probably repair them again, couldn't I? Assuming that this doesn't fail. There we go. Okay, 2 in a row, I'll take it. Yeah, let's repair these socks too. Oh, we don't have the cloth. Yes, we do. I got some right here. 12 hours daylight left. This is helping because we're passing some time as well. I know I have some books that I need to read now that I'm not hungry, so I won't forget about that. Let's repair these socks. Don't fail. Don't fail, for the love of God. Give me something, just this once. Okay, good. There's that, and tell you what, I am going to go ahead and cut this episode here. In the next one, we're going to go to Mystery Lake in much better condition than we did before. And we're going to grab some more cattails, we're going to avoid wolves, and we are generally going to have a jolly good time. Let's get these rose hips while we're here. But yeah, we're going to head towards Mystery Lake. I might as well grab these two. We're going to head towards Mystery Lake and keep looking for the hammer. So thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New survival, simulation, and or science fiction content airs every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.